fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves, still ain't got a job. So I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted, and we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house, live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, I got a job that pays all our bills. You stay out drinking late at the bar, see more of your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better, thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, is it fast enough so we can fly away? Still gotta make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. Bad moon rising, horses running, gravel flying. That's what I've been thinking ever since you walked in. I got a feeling we could get this dive bar talking. Bad moon rising, horses running, gravel flying. How about you and I chase a little trouble with some whiskey on ice? Kiss the basket. Did anybody here pass me a beer? And I'ma keep playing this music that you hear. And if you know the song, then come and sing along with me. Walking with the beach to my left, seat to my right, and I'ma get faded at the tiki bar tonight. Then I'ma rolling up like my name is Bob. Yeah, I'm gonna party like I'm a Jamaican. If you really wanna know where you can find me, I'll be unwinding down in the islands, down in the islands. You should lose track of your timing. Grab a drink beside me. Down in the islands, down in the islands. Did anybody here pass me the rum? Then we can find somebody who can play the steel drums. And if you like this beat, then everybody dance with me. We got the ladies to the left, fellas to the right, and everybody's faded at the tiki bar tonight. And we are gonna dance to the rhythm of the waves while we drink Bacardi by the bonfire flames. If you really wanna know where you can find me, I'll be unwinding down in the islands, down in the islands.
track of your timing. Grab a drink beside me. Down in the islands, down in the islands. You don't need no invitation, no. Whoa. If you're looking for relaxation, get away with me. Make your destination my location. So if you really wanna know where you can find me, I'll be unwinding down in the islands, down in the islands. You should lose track of your timing. Grab a drink beside me. Down in the islands, down in the islands. If you really wanna know where you can find me, I'll be unwinding down, 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 down in the islands. You should lose track of your timing. Grab a drink beside me. Down in the islands, down in the islands. It's another back door sneaking in where you've been midnight. Quiet as a Mack truck, lots of luck thinking up an alibi. Every light in the house is on. Everything is gone. She left me no chance and redemption. No further exemption. Just a big red goodbye and lipstick on the wall. Goodbye says it all. No long explanation. No reconciliation. No, let's talk it over. Number I could call. Goodbye says it all. Goodbye. She could have thrown a knockdown, scream and shout, have it out tirade. She could have made it real tough, bringing up all the hell that I raised. But no more wasted words on me. No, she kept it short and sweet. She left me no chance and redemption. No further exemption. Just a big red goodbye and lipstick on the wall. Goodbye says it all. No long explanation. No reconciliation. And no, let's talk it over. Number I could call. Goodbye says it all. Goodbye. No more wasted words on me. No, she kept it short and sweet. She left me no chance and redemption. No further exemption. Just a big red goodbye and lipstick on the wall. Goodbye says it all. No long explanation. No reconciliation. No, let's talk it over. Number I could call. Goodbye says it all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye says it all.
say I got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. People saying that I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken hearted thinking problem. So pull another bottle off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking it out. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Last call gets later and later. I come in here so I don't have to hear same old folks, same old songs, the same old blue neon, the same old buzz. Just because people say I've got a drinking problem, that ain't no reason to stop. People saying that I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken hearted thinking problem. So pull another bottle off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking it all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just sitting here in all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just a solution. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem. So pull another bottle off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but I've got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. Call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here in all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. There you were standing in the shadows. Well, I just looked where I don't see. I'm still pretending I don't need you. I won't let you know you're killing me. Like some big black widow spider, you know just how to catch your prey. I'm acting like it doesn't matter, and you sneak up from behind and whisper my name. And there go your paralyzing eyes, there goes your tantalizing smile, there goes my act of playing it cool. And there go the words I meant to say, there go the games I wanted to play.
still play country music in Texas. Some things in life you just don't mess with. The world's off chasing the next big thing, all caught up in the winds of change. They still play country music in Texas. I turn on the radio, they're mixing heavy metal with twang. People on TV doing anything for fame. I'm not one to cling to the past. Some of this new stuff burns my ass. Thank God really some things stay the same. Oh, they still play country music in Texas.
Thanks very much there, Rod, for settling our first herd here this morning, here on our Friday morning. And good morning to all our competitors and all our cutting fans, and welcome to the Condamine SQCHA Cutting Show for 2024. My name's Brent Cann, and I'll be your announcer and music director over the next 3 days. Also, thank you very much to our judge, Steve Byrne from Dungowan, our arena director, Lynn White. Also, thank you to our cattle suppliers. Also, our webcast provider, Ray Cooper from Just Cutting. And also, thank you to Lauren Clark, that'll be our photographer over our next 3 days. And also, thank you to our show secretary, Ray Cooper. Also, thank you to our great supportive businesses, QGC, Black Truck and Ag Customers for Life, Equivet Breeding Centre. Also, thank you to Jennings Bulk Haulage, Country... Number one. Also, good morning and welcome to our viewers that are watching it on the webcast. Hope you enjoy the action and day number one. So Peter Ryan's going to be our first competitor. Then we'll have Jamie Seckham, then Lloyd Nielsen, Paxton Pulford, Regan Lyons, Heath Sinclair, Regan Lyons. That'll be our first 7 competitors. Let's watch Peter Ryan. First to go, makes his home at Roma. Going to be showing the one Bluey CD. This one owned by Peter Ryan. A mare that was side by Highbrow CD out of Baby Blue and was bred by Peter Ryan, and that'll be our first one to set the pace. Thank you very much there, Peter. That was Peter Ryan from Roma, and that was the one called Bluey CD, side by Highbrow CD out of Baby Blue.
Yes, you better slow your Mustang down. Oh, Lord. What I said now.
69-point marking on the show there for Peter. 69 also heads up. We just got the beginner horse will follow the 5,000 novice today, and then we'll have the pre-works. So let's move to our next competitor, Jamie Seckham. And then we'll have Lloyd Nielsen, Paxton Fulford, Regan Lyons and Heath Sinclair. So that'll be our next to order. We'll get set here for Jamie Seckham, our next competitor to show for 2.5 minutes. Here in our 5,000 novice, we'll pay out 6 places in this event, and we'll have our presentations to follow after the second herd of this event. 31 entries in total. So some big entries here at Condamine SQCHA event for 2024 here at the Condamine Sports Ground. Thank you very much to the Condamine Sports Ground for hosting our event here this weekend. So we'll head to Gundawindi next weekend for the Mother's Day event at the Gundawindi Showgrounds. Make sure you lock in those dates and come on out. So we start getting close to our first major futurity, the NCHA futurity, as we'll kick off there around the 26th of May and go to around the 9th of June, 15 days in Tamworth. That's not too far away. So Jamie Seckham from Albany is going to be next to go. Number 2 on the draw, going to be showing Ferdinand, owned by Sam and Sarah Campbell out of Allara, Queensland. This one a chestnut gelding that was side by E.B.'s Phalaris out of Sophisticated Dole and was bred by Jamie Everingham. That'll be our next one to watch right here for 2.5 minutes. So we'll be having the SQCHA annual AGM commencing around 6 p.m. tomorrow night. That'll be over at the bar area. We'll have a 2-course dinner. Also the bar facilities. Plus we'll crown our 2023 SQCHA award presentations for the year-end and runner-up champions. That'll be happening tomorrow night. Well, let's watch Jamie Seckham from Albany with the one called Ferdinand, owned by Sam and Sarah Campbell. Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie Second from Albany, and that was Ferdinand, owned by Sam and Sarah Campbell. And that was signed by EB's Phalaris at a Sophisticated Doll. 72 on the show there today there for Jamie, 72 on the show. So we'll now move to Lloyd Nielsen. Going to be next to go, then we'll have Paxton Pulford to be ready, then Regan Lyons, that'll be a next three. Let's move to the Kingaroy competitor, Lloyd Nielsen. Going to be showing the one called Duplicity, owned by Lloyd and Carly Nielsen. A red roan mare that was sired by Jewel Ray out of Dainty Pepto Girl and was bred by Lloyd and Carly Nielsen. That'll be our next one to watch. Also, thank you very much to QGC. Also, thank you to Black Truck and Ag Customers for Life. Thank you very much for your support. Well, let's watch the Kingaroy competitor about to show the one called Duplicity.
What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can't you tell that your tie's too wide? Maybe I should buy some old tab collars. Welcome back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out lately, honey? You can't dress trashy till you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are you gonna cruise the Miracle Mile? Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet's a true baby blue Continental. Hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. Oh, it doesn't matter what they say in the papers, 'cause it's always been the same old scene. There's a new rain in town, but you can't get the sound from a story in a magazine aimed at your average teen. How about a pair of pink sidewinders and a bright orange pair of pants? Well, you could really be a Beau Brummel, baby, if you just give it half a chance. Don't waste your money on a new set of speakers. You get more mileage from a cheap pair of sneakers. Next phase, new wave, dance great. Anyways, it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the crowd I'm seeing? Don't you know that they're out of touch? Well, should I try to be a straight A student? If you are, then you think too much. Don't you know
Thank you very much there, Lloyd. That was Lloyd Nielsen from Kingaroy, and that was Duplicity, owned by Lloyd and Carly Nielsen. That was signed by Jewel Ray at a Dainty Pepto Girl. .62 marking on the show there today, there for Lloyd, 62. So Paxton Pulford will be next. Then we've got Regan Lyons, Heath Sinclair, then Regan Lyons. That'll be our next four. So Paxton Pulford from Kingaroy, Queensland nowadays, formerly from Scone, New South Wales. About to show the one called All Rays Metallic, owned by Rebecca Cadso. This one a blue roan mare that was sired by Metallic Cat out of All Rays and was bred by Rebecca Cadso as well. So good luck to our competitor, Paxton Pulford, next to go. So heads up once again to our beginner horse competitors. You will be the next event on the program following the 5,000 novice today. So good morning to everyone that's coming up to Condamine SQCHA show. Good morning to Brett and Joy Peachy. How are you, Brett and Joy? Good to see you. Let's watch the Kingaroy competitor right now, about to cross the timeline for 2.5 minutes here in our Friday morning. Thank you very much, Sir Paxton. That was Paxton Pulford from Kingaroy, Queensland, and that was All Rays Metallic, owned by Rebecca Cadso. And that was side by Metallic Cat at All Rays. .71 marking on the show there today, there for Paxton. 71 on the show. So Regan Lyons will be next. Then we've got Heath Sinclair, Regan Lyons and Jamie Seckham. That'll be our next four. Got a total of 15 competitors in herd number one. So we move to the Rockhampton competitor, Regan Lyons, with the one Dancing in the Storm, owned by the Valley End Quarter Horses from around the Serena Range area, up there in central Queensland. Dancing in the Storm. A mare that was side by Metallic Storm out of Tiny Tap Dancer, was bred by Debbie Donahue. So good luck to Regan. Right now, as we're chasing, needs 73 to take the lead in our 5,000 novice.
surely see that I don't want to get caught up in that funky kicks going down in the city. Big old jet and a lineup, don't carry me too far away. Oh, big old jet.
Thank you very much there, Regan. That was Regan Lyons from Rockhampton, and that was Dancing in the Storm, owned by the Valley End Quarter Horses. That was side by Metallic Storm and a Tiny Tap Dancer.
I'm stepping to your toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe.
So 64-point marking on the show today there for Regan, 64. So Heath Sinclair will be next, then we'll have Regan Lyons, then Jamie Seckham, Heath Sinclair once again. So Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, about to cross the Showtime line. Going to be showing the one called Grated Coconut, owned by the Sinclair family out of Bell. It's one we're about to watch right now, Grated Coconut. So we're chasing right now, 72 right now, high marking set by Jamie Seckham with Ferdinand. All eyes glued on Heath Sinclair right now with Grated Coconut.
Stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground, won't be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Thank you very much there, Heath. That was Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, and that was Grated Coconut, owned by the Sinclair Farms, and that was a red roan gelding, side by Jewel Wind Storm out of Winradine Cats Candy. So that'll be a 70 with a review there for Heath today. 70 with a review. So Regan Lyons is going to be next to go once again. Then we'll have Jamie Seckham, Heath Sinclair, Matty Barber, then Jamie Seckham. That'll be our next five. But all eyes glued on the Rockhampton competitor, Regan Lyons, with the one called Kit Kat Boy, owned by Brad Johnston. This one side by Kit Kat Sugar out of This Girl Has Time, was bred by Mark and Joanne Smith out of Emerald, Queensland. That'll be our next one to showcase for 2.5 minutes in our 5,000 novice, as we'll pay out 6 places in this event today. Thank you very much there, Regan. That was Regan Lyons from Rockhampton, and that was the one called Kit Kat Boy, owned by Brad Johnston. And that was side by Kit Kat Sugar out of This Girl Has Time.
Night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah.
So 68-point marking on the show there for Regan today, 6-8. So we'll now move to Jamie second once again from Albany, Queensland. Going to be showing the one called the Hick Town, owned by the Cadillac Quarter Horses out of Mudgee, New South Wales. This one a chestnut gelding that was side by Times Up out of Divine Madonna, and was bred by Colin Eyre. That'll be our next one to watch right now here in our 5,000 novice. Chasing that 72-point marking that Jamie also set earlier on, one of his earlier show horses. Let's watch number 8 on the draw.
I'm open around the streets late at night. I'm worried because you ain't treating me right. Come back again. I'm just crazy about you. just crazy about you, babe. I really don't know what to do. Everything you say just make me feel blue. Come back again. I'm just crazy about you, babe. I went to the dance, but I went all alone. I watched you dance and then I followed you home. Come back again. I'm just crazy about you, babe.
Thank you very much, Sir Jamie. That was Jamie said.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night. Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both started grooving. She said, I dig you, baby, but I got to keep moving on. Keep moving on. toe. You never slow down, you never grow old. I'm tired of screwing up, tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes. Honey, put on that party dress. Buy me a drink, sing me a song. Take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in. I'm tired of this town again.
Thank you very much there, Heath. That was Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, and that was Rave On Stevie, owned by Cameron and Hayley Turner. And that one was signed by Stevie Ray Vaughan out of Smoke and Jazz. So 7-0 on the show. 70-point marking there for Heath on the show today. As we'll now move to Matty Barber will be next. Then we'll have Jamie second, Brett Peachy, then Heath Sinclair. That'll be our next four. So we've got about 6 more to go here on herd number 1. 6 more to show. So next event on the program, we'll have the beginner horse event. That'll be next event on the program, following our 2 herds of the 5,000 novice. So we'll have the beginner horse event, then we'll have the pre-works group number 1 to be following that. Then we'll have the open non-pro, then pre-works group number 2 to follow as well. And that'll be our last events on the program today here on day number 1. So we'll have our presentations to follow the 5,000 novice after herd number 2 of the 5,000 novice. We'll crown our first champions here of our 3-day show here at Condamine for 2024. Make sure you like the SQCHA on the social media page on Facebook. You can keep up to all the events coming your way with some great events throughout the season. Also check out their website at sqcha.com.au. Well, let's move to the man that makes his home at Cumbria, Queensland. This will be Matty Barber. Going to be showing the one called Sweet Stevie, owned by Trevor Barber. It's a chestnut mare that was side by Stevie Ray Vaughan, had a twice as sweet, and was bred by Ian and Megan Barber. That'll be our next one to watch. All eyes glued on our Cumbria competitor, almost about to cross that showtime line. So good morning to our viewers, or good afternoon, wherever you're watching the webcast from. Brought to us by Just Cuttin, Ray Cooper. Hope you're enjoying our early shows here on our Friday morning here at Condamine. Well, let's watch the man from Cumbria, Matty Barber, with Sweet Stevie, owned by Trevor Barber. Thank you very much there, Matty. That was Matty Barber from Cumbia, and that was Sweet Stevie, owned by Trevor Barber, and that was signed by Stevie Ray Vaughan out of Twice as Sweet.
Brother Bellas in the back, sweet singers in the front, cruising down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. Suddenly red blue lights flash us from behind.
Well, we got a new leader, 74-point marking there for Matty today. He's going to go to number one. Nice job there, Cumbia competitor. Nice job, Matty. So we'll now move to Jamie second, will be next. Now we've got a new leader. Then we'll have Brett Peachy, Heath Sinclair, Steve Smith, then Jamie second. That'll be our last 5 in herd number one. So Jamie second from Albany, going to be next to go. Number 11 on the draw, going to be showing She's a Garter Girl, owned by Rachel Procedure out of the Gold Coast, Queensland. She's a Garter Girl, the bay mare that was sired by Raise Your Garter out of She's a Spoonful, was bred by Lindsay Dickens in Berrigan, New South Wales. This is one that Jamie's had a lot of success on, and also Rachel's pretty proud of this one as well, and we're about to watch this one here today. She's a Garter Girl, owned by Rachel Procedure. So now needing 75 on the show to take the lead in our 5,000 novice, with Matty Barber taking the lead. This being our first event on the program of our 3-day programs of events here this weekend here at Condamine. Thank you very much to QGC, also Black Truck and Ag Customers for Life. Also thank you to Equivet Breeding Centre. So shout out to Jennings Bulk Haulage, Country Trucker Caps, Western Downs Regional Council, and also thank you to RACQ.
By the rights, how bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre.
Almost set to go here for Jamie second from Albany, about to cross the showtime line for 2.5 minutes. Our 5,000 novice.
my name's John Lee Pettimore. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. They only come to town about twice a year. You buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew that it made moonshine. I'm a revenue man, want a granddaddy bad. Headed up a holler of everything had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Daddy ran a whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction at the Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. He just shot a coat of primer, then he looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying that something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road.
Just change out some batteries here on that timer there, guys.
Volunteered for the army on my birthday. The draft of white trash first round here and away. I've done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam.
So that was Brett Peachy from St. George. That was Maker's Holly, owned by Brett and Joy Peachy. That was signed by Haymaker out of Brewery Holly Periwinkle. 68-point marking on the show, 68 on the show there for Brett. So we'll just get that timer sorted and we'll get things rolling for our last 3 in this herd.
I'm not a DA's got a chopper in the air. We got screaming like a back over there.
Rumors spreading round in that Texas town about the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that whole mile on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm racing. Well, here it's fine if you got the time and the chance to get yourself in. And here it's time
Just hold up there, Heath. We're just getting that backup clock there, buddy. Okay, we're right to go. So we're about to watch Heath Sinclair with the one called Metallic Maid, our next one.
I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. A pretty face don't make no pretty heart. I learned that, but it's from the start. You think I'm cute, a little bit shy. Mama, I ain't that kind of guy. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. I know you like it. You like it on top. Tell me, mama, are you gonna stop?
Thank you very much there, Heath. That was Heath Sinclair from Bell, and that was Metallic Maid, owned by Deb Donahue. That was signed by Metallic Cat at a Dulce's Tiny Dancer, and was bred by Debbie Donahue.
Coming to you on a Tulsa road.
So 71 on the show, 71 there for Heath, 71.
And when you get
So we'll now move to Steve Smith. Will be our second last competitor in herd number one. Then we'll have Jamie Seckham to wind things down in herd number one. Then we'll come back for Steve Smith to kick things off in herd number two. So we'll have the Steve Smith herd settling team to be settling our next herd of the day. So 74-point marking so far is our high marking. That was set by Matty Barber with Sweet Stevie. That is what they're all chasing for the number one spot.
I got to make it better each and every
We'll get set up here for Steve Smith from Gundawindi. Going to be showing the one called Little Town Flirt, owned by Pam Murphy. This one a mare that was signed by Metallic Cat at a Oaks Unchained Melody, was bred by the Tombstone Quarter Horses. That'll That'll be our next one to showcase for the 2.5 minutes. Now 5,000 novices. Steve aims to be 75 to take the lead, as we'll pay out 6 places in this event here today. Now 5,000 novice. Also, please join us next weekend for the Gundawindi SQCHA show. So hosted by the Cotton Country Cutting Club out there in Gundawindi Showgrounds. Always a great event out there in Gundawindi, so please head out there next weekend. With all eyes glued on Steve Smith right now, the Gundawindi competitor about to cross the showtime line with Little Town Flirt, owned by Pam Murphy. So almost set here to watch Steve Smith with Little Town Flirt, owned by Pam Murphy. Side by Metallic Cat out of Oaks Unchained Melody. Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, and that was Little Town Flirt, owned by the Murphy family. That was side by Metallic Cat out of Oaks Unchained Melody. So 69 on the show there for Steve, 6-9. Let's move to Jamie Seckham, our final competitor in herd number 1. Going to be showing Metallic Badge, owned by Craig Ross. This one a Red Roan Stallion that was sired by Metallic Cat at a Winradine Little Blue Badge and was bred by the Ross Grazing Co. That'll be our last one out at herd number 1, and then we'll have the Steve Smith herd settling team to be settling our next herd of the day, our second herd and our last herd of the 5,000 novice before we'll crown our top 6. Well, let's watch Jamie Seckham.
They got married early, never had no money. Then when he got laid off, they really hit the skids. He started up his drinking, then they started fighting. He took it pretty badly, she took both the kids. She said, I'm not standing by to watch you slowly die. So watch me walking out the door, out the door, out the door, out the door. She went to her brother's, got a little bower. He went to the brewery, he stayed about a year. Then he wrote a letter. Said I wanna see ya. She thought it sounded better. She sent him up the fair. He was riding through the cane in the pouring rain on a limping to her door. To her door.
Well, did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Jamie on that one. That was Metallic Badge, owned by Craig Ross. That was a stallion sired by Metallic Cat at a Winradine Little Blue Badge. So we've got one review in there, and I'll update you with that information very soon. But if we can have the Steve Smith herd settling team to please be on standby. Right now, unofficially, 74 is on top. Matty Barber with Sweet Stevie. And then we got the 72 Jamie Seckham, Ferdinand. We've got 72, 71 with Heath Sinclair with Metallic Maid. And then 71 with Paxton Pulford with All Rays Metallic. Well, I'll update you with that information about that review very soon. So all our cutting fans and competitors, grab yourself a hot drink or some morning breakfast, and we'll be back very soon.
It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to I wake up to a slap in the face, a lollipop in my pillowcase. He says, Daddy, I went to bed again. I make him a meal and he makes a mess, half on the floor and half on his chest. Another day in the life of a stay-at-home dad. But you know I can't stay mad when he reaches up to take my hand. That's my boy out in the front yard, throwing rocks at the neighbor's car, splashing out through the mud, doing things he never should. Well, that's my boy with the curly hair. Can't take him anywhere, but still you know he's my pride and joy. That's my boy. I take him to the grocery store for a while. He throws a fit in the cereal aisle. I tell everyone he's the neighbor's kid.
I've been in the district all my life. When I first came here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole. I've been in the district all my life. When I first come here, we didn't have these sort of facilities. It was just a little bush carnival. Now we're getting up to 700 adults plus children. We've just brought it all together as a community thing, and it's a great place for community. SQCHA has been our major supporter for this, and you know, without their support, this wouldn't be here now, I can guarantee you that. It's just marvellous what we've done and how we can cope for the community as a whole.
But good luck to our competitors in herd number 2. So Steve Smith will be first, then we've got Jamie second, Brett Peachy, Steve Smith, Jamie second, Heath Sinclair, Steve Smith, Glenn Jones, Danny Ticknell, Steve Smith, Jamie second, Heath Sinclair, Jamie second, Marie Rudd and Brett Peachy. So Steve Smith from Gundawindi, number 16 on the draw. Going to be showing the one Twilight Hawk owned by the Ambrose family, Grant and Maxine Ambrose out of Weewaw, New South Wales. This one a gelding that was side by Caddy Hawk out of Docks Lights Out. It was bred by Wade and Chris Bowman out of Wares Creek, New South Wales. All eyes glued on the Gundawindi competitor. Our first one to cross the Showtime line here in herd number 2. Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, and that was Twilight Hawk, owned by Grant and Maxine Ambrose. That was side by Caddy Hawk out of Docks Lights Out. So 71.5 on the show today there for Steve Smith. 71.5, that'll put him around third place right now. So Jamie Seckham's going to be next. Then we've got Brett Peachy, Steve Smith, then Jamie Seckham. That'll be our next 4 to show in herd number 2 of the 5,000 Novice. Also following this event, we'll have the beginner horse event. Let's watch Jamie Seckham right now from Albany, number 17 on the draw. Going to be showing the one Super Maxi, owned by Christine Holmes out of Capella, Queensland. This one a mare that was side by NRR Cat King Cole out of Angel Stylish Ray and was bred by Alex Hoff. And that'll be our next one to showcase. So good luck to Jamie. Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie second from Albini, and that was Super Maxi, owned by Christine Holmes. And that was side by NRR Cat King Cole out of Angel Stylish Ray. Well, that'll be enough to put him in second money right now. 73 on the show today there for Jamie, 73. So next up will be Brett Peachy's going to be next. Then we've got Steve Smith, Jamie second, then Heath Sinclair. Right now 74 still on top, and that was set by Matty Barber with Sweet Stevie. Well, let's move to Brett Peachy from St George with Roma Ravon, owned by Brett and Joy Peachy. This one's side by Stevie Ravon out of the great stud Roma. It was bred by Brett and Joy Peachy as well. So good luck to Brett. Thank you very much there, Brett. That was Brett Peachy from St George, and that was Roma Ravon, owned by Brett and Joy Peachy. And that was side by Stevie Ravon out of Roma. So 69-point marking on the show there for Brett, 69. Okay, so just a heads up to competitors. So when we have the beginner horse event after the 5,000 novice, we'll have pre-works 1 and 2, and then we'll have open non-pro as the last event on the program. So it'll be around 4:30 mark we're working on, but we will keep you up to date with the time of that event. So just a heads up to competitors. So we're going to move to Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Lady Chisholm Drive, owned by Bonnie Johnston, around the Imbil area on the Sunshine Coast. Lady Chisholm Drive, a mare that was sired by R.S. Chisholm out of Ray Lady Ray and was bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud in Tamworth, New South Wales. So this will be number 19 on our draw.
When the needle hits that 45, all the crusher starts to jive. When Chuck Berry rings that bell, you know the revolution's alive and well.
Got a surprise especially for you. Something that both of us have always wanted to do. Waited so long, waited so long, waited so long, waited so long. I'm gonna take you on a trip so far from here. I've got 2 tickets in my pocket now, baby. We're gonna disappear. Waited so long, waited so long, waited so long, waited so long. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags? We'll leave tonight. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. I've got 2 tickets to paradise.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, and that was number 19 on the draw, Lady Chisholm Drive, owned by Bonnie Johnston. That was sired by R.S. Chisholm out of Ray Lady Ray. So 70-point marking on the show there today there for Steve, 7-0. So Jamie Second will be next, and we've got Heath Sinclair, Steve Smith and Glenn Jones. That'll be our next 4. So Jamie Second from Albany. Going to be showing the one metallic Bonita 2, owned by Christine Holmes out of Capella, Queensland. This one's sired by Metallic Cat out of Pepto's Bonita 2 and was bred by Christine Holmes as well. That'll be our next one to cross that showtime line for 2.5 minutes. So just heads up those competitors. Beginner event will be our next event on the program. Then we'll have the 2 pre-works, 1 and 2 sets. That'll be to follow. And then we'll have the open non-pro will be our last event on the program today. So aiming around that 4:30 mark. But we'll advise you if any changes, if that will be happening earlier.
The shadows of the night. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end. You say, oh, world, it's a cold world when you keep it all to yourself. I said you can't hide on the inside all the pain you've ever felt. Ransom my heart, but baby, don't look back, 'cause we got nobody else. We're running with the shadows on the night, so baby, take my hand, you'll be alright. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end. You know, sometimes it feels like it's all moving way too fast. Use every alibi and word to deny that love ain't meant to last. You can cry tough, baby, it's alright. You can let me down easy, but not tonight. We're running with the shadows on the night, so baby, take my hand, you'll be alright. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the
Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie's second for Morbini, and that was Metallic Bonita 2, owned by Christine Holmes. And that was side by Metallic Cat out of Pepto's Bonita 2. So 67 on the show there for Jamie, 6-7. So Heath Sinclair's going to be next. Then we'll have Steve Smith, Glenn Jones and Danny Ticknell. That'll be our next four in the order of our 5,000 novice. Also, good morning and good afternoon to our viewers that are watching it on the webcast, brought to us by Just Cut and Ray Cooper. Hope you're enjoying our first event on the program of many this weekend of our three-day event here at Condamine 2024. So we'll get set up here for Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, number 21 on the draw. It's going to be showing Coconina, owned by Christelle Kais. Coconina, a mare that was side by Pepto Stylish Oak, out of Winradine at Pepper Trees and was bred by William Neville. That'll be our next one to showcase for 2.5 minutes. Okay, so just a heads up, we are having the beginner horse event will be next, and then we'll have the pre-works 1 and 2 sets, and then we'll have the open non-pro. If this does cause an issue, just come and see Rachel Proceda, part of the SQCHA. If it does cause some problems, that'll be our last event on the program, the open non-pro. So we'll have our presentations of the 5,000 novice after this herd, and we'll crown our top 6. We get set up right now for Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, with Coconina, owned by Christelle Kais.
Watch your heart move, feet right there.
Thank you very much there, Heath. That was Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, and that was the one called Coconina, owned by Chris Delkais. That was side by Pepto Stylish Oak out of Winradine Pepper Trees. Well, be enough to put Heath in around that third place right now, 72.5 on the show, 72.5 on the show there with Coconina. So Steve Smith will be next, and then we'll have Glenn Jones, Danny Ticknell and Steve Smith and Jamie Second. That'll be our next five in the 5,000 novice. Thank you very much to QGC, Black Truck and AGA Customers for Life. Also thank you to Equibet Breeding Centre. Also, make sure you lock in the 2024 NCHA Foresight Futurity Show at Alex Stadium at Tamworth, New South Wales. That'll be the 26th of May to the 9th of June. Also, the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show at Dalby, Queensland will be the 20th of July to the 28th of July. Then we'll have the New South Wales Cutting Horse Club Incorporated Futurity Show at Scone, New South Wales. That'll be the 4th of August to the 11th of August. And then the Blonde River Cutters Futurity Show at St George, Queensland will be the 25th of August to the 1st of September. And then the last major for 2024 at Victoria Futurity, 23rd of September to the 29th of September at Bundalong, Victoria. And to keep up with the NCHA, check out their website, ncha.com.au. Well, let's watch Steve Smith with the one called As a Flower, owned by Lillian Smith. So As a Flower, a chestnut mare that was side by EB's Florist out as a cat and was bred by the Steve Smith cutting horses out of Gundawindi. So chasing that 74, needing 75 to take the lead, with Matty Barber still on top with that one called Sweet Stevie.
I see your hair, it's burning. Hills are filled with fire. If they say I never loved you, well, you know they are a liar. Riding down your freeway. We had broken up for good just an hour before. Now I'm staring at the bodies as they're dancing across the floor.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, and that was Azza Falar, owned by Lillian Smith. And that was signed by Ebis Falaris at Azza Cap. So 7-0 on the show there for Steve today. 7-0 with that one. So Glenn Jones will be next, and then we'll have Danny Ticknell, Steve Smith, and Jamie Seckham. That'll be our next four. But all eyes glued on the man Glenn Jones, about to cross the Showtime line, makes his home at Spring Creek, just near Gatton. Going to be showing the one called Jewel and CD, owned by Glenn Jones and Lucy Madden. This one, a gelding that was signed by Highbrow CD out of Ruby Ray and was bred by Lloyd and Carly Nielsen out of Kingaroy, Queensland. Also, we have the cattle back in on day number 2. That'll be 6:30 a.m. their competitors tomorrow, and also our fans that are watching it on the webcast.
We are young, hearted to heart, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us where to roam. Searching our hearts for so long. Both of us knowing love is a battlefield. You're making me go, then making me stay. Why do you hurt me so bad? It would help me to know, do I stand in your way? Or am I the best thing you've had? Believe me, I can't tell you why, but I'm trapped by your love, and I'm chained to your side. We are young, heartache to heartache, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us where up. Searching our hearts for so long. Both of us knowing.
Thank you very much there, Glenn. That was Glenn Jones from Spring Creek, and that was Jewel and CD, owned by Glenn Jones and Lucy Madden. And that was signed by Highbrow CD out of Ruby Ray. So 70-point marking on the show there for Glenn, 7-0 on the show. So we'll have Danny Ticknell's going to be next, and then we'll have Steve Smith, Jamie Seckham, Heath Sinclair. That'll be our next four. About 7 more to go in herd number 2 of the 5,000 Novice before we'll crown our top 6.
You can't see the morning, but
Also, to keep up the SQCHA, make sure you check out their website at sqcha.com.au for results, events and standings, or like them on their social media page on Facebook as well. So we get set for the Broxburn competitor, Danny Ticknell. Going to be showing the one called Royal King Cole, owned by Danny Ticknell. This one a gelding that was side by NRR Cat King Cole out of Little Royal Ruby. It was bred by Carl and Samantha Stepnell down there in Ballarat, Victoria. That'll be our next one to showcase. 2.5 minutes in the show pen today. Aiming for 75 points to take the lead. Thank you very much there, Danny. That was Danny Ticknell from Broxburn, and that was Royal King Cole, owned by Danny Ticknell. That was side by NRR Cat King Cole out of Little Royal Ruby. .70 marking on the show there for Danny, 7-0 on the show. So Steve Smith will be next, and then we'll have Jamie Seckham, Heath Sinclair, then Jamie Seckham. That'll be our next four. So we've got about 6 more to go in this final herd of the 5,000 Novice before we'll crown the top 6. So Steve Smith from Gundawindi, but going to be showing the one called Izzy Smooth Review, owned by Jack and Liz Main out of Rolleston, Queensland. This one a chestnut mare that was side by Smooth as a Cat out of Doc's Review. It's also bred by Jack and Liz Main as well. That'll be our next one to watch. 2.5 minutes in the show pen today in our 5,000 Novice here on our Friday morning. So we'll be having our presentations of the SQCHA 2023 awards tomorrow night. That'll be happening around the bar area. We'll have our dinner as well for the year-end and runner-up champions. Also, the AGM will be commencing around 6 p.m, so please join them and have your word and put some thoughts and listen to what's happening throughout the SQCHA. And all eyes glued right now on the Gundawindi competitor, Steve Smith, about the show Izzy Smooth Review, owned by Jack and Liz May.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to 'em by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Won't go to hear 'em play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Stop playing old time rock and roll. Call me a relic, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Oh. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Still like that old.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi right there, and that was the one called Izzy Smooth Review, owned by Jack and Liz Main. That was signed by Smooth as a Cat out of Doc's Review. .68 marking on the show there for Steve, 6-8. So Jamie Second will be next, and then we'll have Heath Sinclair, Jamie Second once again, then Marie Rudd, then Brett Peachy. So we've got about 5 more to go in herd number 2. So Jamie Second from Albany. Going to be showing the one called JY, One Hell of a Tribute, owned by Kendall Farley. This one a bay mare that was side by the great Hell I'm Smooth out of Spencer's Tribute. It was bred by Roy Marchington and Kendall Farley. And that'll be our next one to showcase. Aiming to be 75 to take the lead right now. 74 with Matty Barber still holding that number 1 spot with Sweet Stevie. So make sure all those beginner competitors in our next event on the program, please be on standby. You'll be not too far away.
All she wants to do is rub my face in the dirt. 'Cause I can dance, I can talk. Only thing about me is the way I walk. I can dance, I can sing. I'm just standing here selling, oh, and
there's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I loved you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hills. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Khyber Pass to Vancouver's lights. Knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no load I can't hold. The road's so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell 'em we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Give me, yeah. You're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There was a distance between you and I.
Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie Second from Albany, and that was JY. One hell of a tribute, owned by Kendall Farley. And that was signed by Hell I'm Smooth at a Spinsters Tribute. So 69-point marking on the show there today there for Jamie, 69. So Heath Sinclair will be next, and we'll have Jamie second, Marie Rudd, then Brett Peachy. So 4 more to go in herd number 2 of the 5,000 novice. Also, please join us next weekend at the SQCHA Mother's Day Show at the Gundawindi next weekend, hosted by the Cotton Country Cutting Club at the Gundawindi Showgrounds. That'll be the 10th to the 12th of May. Also, the Burrum Down Show for the SQCHA. That'll be the 12th to the 14th of July at the Burrum Down Racecourse. Entries close around the 1st of July, so make sure you get your entries in for that one. Also, a couple more shows coming your way, and the 5th to the 7th of July, the Northern Rivers Cutting Horse Club Show at Kyogle. The entries will be closing around the 20th of June. Also, August, we've got the 2nd to the 4th of August, the In June Cutting Club Show. 8th to the 11th, we've got the Nebo Cutting Show at Nebo Equestrian Centre. And then the 15th to the 18th of August, the Wild Horse Cutting Incorporated event at the Rolliston Sports Ground. Their entries are closing around the 11th of August. Then we've got the 16th to the 18th of August, the Killarney Cutting Club Show at Killarney Showgrounds. So plenty of shows coming your way here in Queensland. So we're going to move to Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland. Going to be showing the one MC Moneymaker, owned by Trish Barlow out of Jindawi, Queensland. This one, a chestnut mare that was signed by I'm Counting Checks out of Highbrow CD and was bred by Denise McCallum. So right now, 74-point marking now. Still our high marking of the 5,000 novice set by Matty Barber, with Sweet Stevie owned by Trevor Barber. And then we'll have a 73 Jamie second with Super Maxi, back to 72.5 with Heath Sinclair with Coconina. It's our top 3 so far. With all eyes glued on the Bell Queensland competitor, Heath Sinclair, with the one called MC Moneymaker.
I got you. That's all I want. I won't forget. That's a whole lot. I don't go out. Not now that you're in uneasy. You show me, tell me you're not teasing. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, tell that I'm not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you tell me you're not lying. There's no doubt, not when I'm with you. When I'm without, I stay in my room. Where do you go?
Thank you very much, Heath. That was Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, and that was MC Moneymaker, owned by Trish Barlow. And that was signed by I'm Counting Checks out of Highbrow Heaven CD.
There she stood in the street.
65-point marking on the show there for Heath, 6-5. So Jamie Second will be next, and then we'll have Marie Rudd, then Brett Peachy. So 3 more to go in herd number 2 before we'll crown our top 6 in the 5,000 novice. Those beginner horse competitors, please be ready. Claudia Johnston have her herd settling team on standby after our presentations of our top 6. As we get set here for Jamie Second from Albany, Queensland. Number 28 in the draw. Going to be showing Yilgabar Moonlight Cat, owned by Danny Milton. This one a bay mare that was side by I'm a Smooth Blue Cat and a Yilgabar Bright Scotty. And was bred by the Yilgabar Quarter Horse Stud.
Let me tell you now. I took her home to my place.
Also, thank you very much to QGC for being great supportive business here this weekend, here at our Condamine SQCHA cutting show for 2024. We're almost ready to go to watch number 28 on our draw. Good luck to Jamie Second with the Yilgabar Moonlight Cat, owned by Danny Milton, that he's about to show for 2.5 minutes here at Condamine. Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie Seckham from Albany, and that was Yilgabar Moonlight Cat, owned by Danny Melton. And that was side by I'm a Smooth Blue Cat out of Yilgabar, Bright Scotty. .68 marking on the show there today. There for Jamie with Yilgabar Moonlight Cat. So Marie Rudd's going to be next, and then we've got Brett Peachy be our last competitor out in the 5,000 novice. So Marie Rudd from Oakey Creek up there in central Queensland, going to be showing the one called Little Brown Frog, owned by Eddie Maxwell. This one a mare that was side by Frogman Henry out of Winradine, Scott Links, and was bred by Paul and Kate Arnell in St George, Queensland. Thank you very much there, Marie. That was Marie Rudd from Oakey Creek, and that was Little Brown Frog, owned by Eddie Maxwell, and that was side by Frogman Henry out of Winradine, Scott Links.
You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just want to use your love tonight.
So 69-point marking there for Marie today, 69. So Brett Peachy be our final competitor in the 5,000 novice before we'll crown our top six. We have also Claudia Johnston. Make sure you've got your herd settling team to please be on standby to be settling our next herd of the day. So we move to Brett Peachy from St George, number 30 on the draw, Make His Memory, owned by Brett and Joy Peachy. Chestnut mare that was side by Haymaker out of Bury Holly Periwinkle and was bred by the Star Park Quarter Horses in Wondai, Queensland. And one that Brett Peachy's had a lot of success on, this one, Make His Memory. Needing 75 to take the win today with 74, our high marking with Matty Barber with Sweet Stevie.
it before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. They only come a town about twice a year. You buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew that it made moonshine. Now the revenue man wanted Granddaddy bad. Headed up a holler of everything he had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Now Daddy ran a whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction at the Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. He just shot a coat of primer and looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard Mama crying that something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road.
So we'll just get those top 6 competitors to line up in front of the judges' stand. That'll be greatly appreciated. And we'll crown our first top 6 and our first award winners here at the Condamine SQCHA Cutting Show for 2024. Hope you all enjoyed watching the 5,000 Novice, our first event for the pros to compete here this weekend. a heads up to all our competitors. After our beginner event, our next event on the program, we'll have the 2 sets of the pre-works, and then we'll have the open non-pros, our last event on the program today, here on day number 1. We're about to crown our first top 6 champions here at Condamine 2024.
Blood, sweat, and tears are running down our skin. We came to battle, came to fight, yeah, we came to win. Wings up and
So in
make it
first place today in our 5,000 novice, we'll go to congratulations, and make sure you give him a big round of applause for Matty Barber, 74, with Sweet Stevie, owned by Trevor Barber. Congratulations to Matty.
We're born to be champions.
Our reserve champion today was 73-point marking Jamie second with Super Maxi, owned by Christine Holmes. A round of applause for Jamie. Third place will go to Heath Sinclair with 72.5 with Coconina, owned by Christelle Kais. A round of applause for Heath as well.
Take our place like the kings and the queens of the human race. The clock is ticking, there's no time to waste. Gotta hustle, flex some muscle, leaving dirt in their face.
So congratulations to
Feels like we're taking the crown.
Heath Sinclair being third place today. And in fourth place with the 72-point marking Jamie second with Ferdinand, owned by Sam and Sarah Campbell. So round of applause for Jamie once again, our fourth place getter. And in fifth position today with 71.5, Steve Smith with Twilight Hawk, owned by Grant and Maxine Ambrose. A round of applause for Steve.
Feels like our time is now.
And then we had equal sixth position today, a 71-point marking. We had Paxton Pulford with All Raised Metallic, and also Heath Sinclair with Metallic Made, owned by Deb Donahue. That is our top 6. So a round of applause for our first crown champions here at Condamine 2024. So congratulations to our first top 6 here in the 5,000 novice for 2024 here at Condamine. And a great job there for Matty Barber, a 74-point marking with Sweet Stevie, owned by Trevor Barber. Let's give a round of applause for our champion once again today here in our 5,000 novice, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job, Matty. So we'll be settling our next herd of the day, the beginner horse event, our next event on the program.
Woman is a mystery. A man just can't understand. Sometimes all it takes to please her is a touch of your hand. And other times you gotta take it slow and hold her all night long. Heaven knows there's so many ways a man can go wrong. Must be doing something right. I just heard you sigh. You leaned into my kiss and closed
suggestions. Whatever you say. Tonight's about giving you what you want, whatever it takes. Girl, I hope I'm on the right road, judging by the smile on your face. Must be doing something right. I just heard you sigh.